Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we are about to start round 2 of the 2019 Masters Artistic Pool Championships. We are coming at you live from Jamaica Joe's here in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Sherry will be along shortly. I'd like to give a thank you to Simonis Cloth, Aramith Billiard Balls. Some of the finest equipment in the world for playing pool on and playing pool with. Thank you for your support. And thank you to Jamaica Joe's for hosting. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Ring that bell so you get notified when we go live. And share. Sharing is caring. All right, players have just finished up their practice time, so we're going to get this round started. This round is going to be all about draw shots and follow shots. Actually, we're going to be doing discipline 4, which is going to be follow shots. So it's going to be all follow shots for a little bit, and then we're going to switch over to draw shots. Up on this table, we have the runner-up at the 2014 Artistic Partners Cup with Jason Lynch. He's a 2015 Rising Star Award winner, 2017 Masters Special Arts Champion, and he's the chairman and president of the WPA APD. Sponsored by McDermott Cues, Bobble Ball, Bill Curran Optical, Brutal Game Gear, and Too Tall Custom Cues. From South Charleston, Ohio, it is Superman Brian Pauley. His opponent is 2017 Mexican National Artistic Pool Champion, runner-up at the 2016 WPA World Artistic Pool Championship, finalist at the 2014 WPA World Artistic Pool Championship, a two-time WPA World Jump Shot Champion, second place at the 2012 U.S. Open Artistic Pool Championship, 2012 WPA World Masters Cup Trick Shot and Fancy Champion, 2011 WPA World Stroke Champion. He's the current WAPPA Benzema Trick Shot Shootout Champion. Phew, that's quite the resume. Sponsored by Kamui Tips from San Diego, California. It is Too Tall, Abram Diaz. All right, we are starting out with some 6-point shots. This will be the up the rail shot. Nope, this is incorrect. Oh, we are going, this is the wrong shot. But this is a 6-point shot. I see my problem. I was on follow shots and these are draw shots. Okay, there we go. I found my problem. We are starting off with discipline 3, draw shots. Here's our graphic for that. There we go. Sorry about the confusion. And unfortunately, Abram fails to execute the shot after his 3 tries. Brian Pauley is going to attempt the same shot. He's not required to shoot the same shot. He can shoot a different one. But it seems most of the time players choose to just shoot the same shot that their opponent chose. But that's not a requirement. There, let's watch it from this way. I think this might be a better angle to watch it from. So in case it wasn't clear, he's trying to draw the cue ball into that ball that's hanging in the pocket. Oh, nails it on his first try. 6 points. Now, they are starting out not at 0 points. Those are the points they earned during round 1. So during these preliminary rounds, players are not necessarily playing head-to-head against each other. They're just trying to accumulate points. And then at the end of day 2, previously I said day 1, at the end of day 2, because we have a small field, everybody will be going into the final rounds, into the final head-to-head rounds. The points will be used to determine how they are seated in that bracket. The top 2 players will get buys, and then players 3 and 4 will play each other, and 5 and 6 will play each other, I think is how that works, into the quarterfinals. And that'll be single elimination bracket at that point. Oh, I forgot to, as I was all doing all this jibber jabber, and I forgot to put up the graphic on the screen, but he's trying to make the front ball go forward into the pocket, and he executed that perfectly. So that's a 7-point shot for Brian. And Abram looks like he's going to shoot the same shot. Here, let's show that graphic since I forgot to do it. I'm slacking. I'm falling asleep on the job over here. All right, here we go. Just shooting this with a lot of draw, making that 8-ball follow forward into the pocket. This is a 7-point shot.
Jamie was showing me this shot between matches. We were talking about
good hang time.
Talking about things that could come up in like other games, like 8-ball, 9-ball, and things like that, where it looks like you don't have a viable shot, but you do. Like that one there was one that Jamie was showing me between matches.
Yeah, these aren't all just about trick shots. Sometimes they can actually help you out in a real game of pool. It's not just about looking fancy, although that's a big part of it. All right, moving on to shot 3B, the throw shot. All right, so this looks like a pretty tough shot. Look, I'm just looking at the graphic here, and you gotta somehow have that fourth ball, which is frozen to the ball next to it, have it go straight into the side pocket. So that's going to require a nice.
There's only 2 balls out there. That's the 2 balls down that it has to be. This is the other one that he was showing me between matches where you don't.
There we go.
Yeah, it's cutting the ball.
He almost did it too much.
Yeah, and then lots of bottom on it pushes the ball into the hole.
All right.
Another one that comes up where you think you don't have a shot.
Nailed that on his first try, and that was a 8-point shot for Abram.
Yeah, if you guys were watching after the match, after the first round, but before the playoff that they did, those were the 2 shots that you saw Jamie showing me.
All right. For some reason, our Wi-Fi, we're streaming on Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi just went down. I think they were just rebooting their Wi-Fi router, so we may have dropped off for just a few seconds there, but we should be back now. So, Brian Pauley shooting the same shot. Yeah, from this angle you can really see. It's like there's no way that 8 is frozen to the 6. There's like no way it goes in the side. Oh yeah, hold my beer.
Watch this. Man, this is a thin cut with extreme English.
There's a scratch allowed.
Bottom, yeah.
All right, doesn't say in there if they're allowed, but we're going to assume that it is. So, 8 points. That was his first try, right?
Yes.
All right. Moving on the shot. 4C. We're moving right through these, not
Yeah.
wasting any time.
And after these two disciplines, we are doing the speed pool, correct?
That is correct. At 7 o'clock Central Time.
I'd like to see when maybe when we're over in London,
London, Ohio.
Tommy Kennedy. It would be awesome if Tommy Kennedy came and did some juggling.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen him do that.
Oh man, he was amazing at it.
Almost as long as I've seen Mike Massey do finger pull.
Might get to see that in London. Possibly. You never know with pool
Word
players.
word on the street is he's coming out of retirement just for this.
Yep.
All right, so shot. 4C is a 9-point shot, the one-handed quick draw. So he's got to shoot this one-handed and draw back.
This is the real poke and hope.
Right? Here, let's watch it from over here. I think this is a better angle.
Yeah, we saw him practicing this earlier, but without the rack. They're just actually practicing the stroke. They needed to come back and pocket that ball in the other side pocket, correct?
Yes, he has to drop back into the rack. If I tried that, I'd rip the cloth, and 2, I'd probably just hop that cue ball right off the table and not even touch the 3 ball.
Yeah. The control of all of your muscles that it takes to shoot this is crazy. And he's using his body kind of like in and out with his a little bit and getting adjusted. Cue ball's going forward on him.
Yeah,
That's 2. This will be his last attempt.
And this is a 9-point shot, so it's
actually
very
jumping
difficult shot.
backwards. It's hitting the cue ball, and then is it jumping backwards or drawing back? That line looks like it's jumping backward almost. But this is a draw, right? One-handed quick draw. Yep. Quick draw McGraw. Oh, so close.
All right, no points for Brian.
All right.
It's going to bring Abram, too tall, Diaz to the table. 4B.
He's changing shots.
All right,
Slice
the
and
slice
draw.
and draw. I like the sound of that. This looks like something I've done on accident, right? You try to cut the one in the side and end up scratching.
Yeah, you're drawing in into the side, trying to spin down table, and then whoops, there it is. You got somewhere you can.
Oh, and on this shot, the cue ball must go in first. The cue ball must go into the pocket before the 1. All right, let's watch it. Nope, I was kind of switched angles right in the middle of his stroke there. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I sharked him by switching right in the middle of his backstroke there.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm full.
All full over here.
All right, it's going to shoot this 8 in the side, and the cue ball's also going to go in that side, and it's going to go in the side before the 8 ball does.
I don't like this intentional scratch on the 8-ball thing. That's no bueno.
What you need to do is put a like a nine, a 9 ball or just some other ball over there in front of the pocket, like you're playing 8 ball, you're on the 8, you got to clear the pocket for the 8. So the cue ball gets there first, it clears the pocket for the 8, and then 8 follows it right in, and I win. So that's how this could come up in a real world situation.
I think somebody is missing something over there.
Well, I was gonna say he's got the 8 ball. He's got that part down.
Yeah.
All right, third try. Third try is worth 7 points. Oh,
So close.
all right.
No points for
no
either.
Points.
Neither of them got points that.
So big
round.
opportunity there for Abram. Missed. Opportunity to pull into the lead. Both players no points. Abram will be shooting first to this round. All right, 5C down the alley, a 10-point shot. Ooh, this looks complicated. Ah, I see. That looks neat. Looks like a lot of draw. All right, so shooting.
There should be a lot of draw. This is the 10 point of the draw.
It is. This is a 10. This is a 10-point draw shot. So this is a tough one. So you shoot the cue ball and you make the 2 ball in the corner pocket. The cue ball will draw back, hit the cue butt, and then make the 8-3 combination in the side. And all of those balls in the way, you may not touch them with the cue ball until after the cue ball makes contact with the 8-ball. After that, if the cue ball hits those blocker balls, it's okay. And that 1-2, it can be anywhere in that 1 diamond area. Cue ball may or may not hit that side rail. It's optional. Just the requirements are you have to pocket the 2 and draw back and make the 8-9 combo. Those are the main requirements. Is it? Oh,
Gonna
get out of the way. I can't
it's there.
see.
It's there. It's in there. Prego.
Nice shot.
Same shot.
Brian says, that looks like fun. I'm going to try it.
Ooh, me.
I know why he's choosing the same shot, because all the balls are already set up there. Lazy. All right, here we go. Brian, Superman, Pauley, taking a crack at this. This setup's a little bit different. Those 2 balls are not on the rail like Abram had his setup. Perfectly legal, just has to be in that General vicinity. That's not
Nope.
going to get there. Nope.
I'm going to have a little bit of spinach on that cue ball as it hits that rail so that it zips back down table. So what is that? Severe bottom right from the angle he's hitting it at? That's severe bottom right, right? Or is it left?
It would be right.
Right, yeah, to spin back down there. Hello, Dan Post.
Oh, hello, Dan. Hello, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
TS Billiards. Thanks for sticking around.
Yep, spread the word. We're going to be bringing you guys these tournaments. Getting trick shot pool back on the mainstream. These guys work really hard at this stuff. They deserve the audience and the recognition.
Yeah, they put in a lot of hours of practice and beat the devil out of that table.
Beat the devil out of it. Okay, Bob.
Been watching a lot of Bob Ross lately. How can you not? The guy's awesome.
Yeah, he was. Sneak into his house and his family's house and steal one of his paintings. I mean, how many do you need, really? I just want one. And it's got to be one that had the tree for the squirrel.
But there's like 20,000 of his paintings in a warehouse in Muncie, Indiana. We have to stop there on the way home.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh, no.
No, that's
points.
going straight in the corner. No points.
All right, so it's going to be Brian going first now. So now we're going to be moving into
We follow.
discipline for the follow shots.
One B, he says.
All right, the 6-point shot, the up the rail shot.
And this is extreme follow here.
Yeah, this is the one this is the graphic I put up earlier by mistake. So I thought we were on follow shots, but we were on draw shots at the time. This is a shot that most people will have seen before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, extreme follow. Cue ball hits the rail, and then the follow catches and spins up the rail, pocketing the ball in the corner.
Yeah, just basically just following right through this 8-ball to pocket the 9.
Yeah, the 8 ball doesn't have to go anywhere, just except for out of the way.
Yeah, just out of the way.
There it goes, straight down the rail.
First try, 6 points.
There you go. Setting the pace. Same
shot.
by Abram. I don't know that he's too tall. He's definitely tall.
Too tall for what?
For what that one trick shot that you have to move the light out of the way. Definitely too tall for that one.
He's the one you call in when you want to do the trick shot. Let him hold the light out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's going to set it up mirror image here.
Like from the side, can we see how he's cueing this or not and show people a
Nope. And Yahtzee. Six points for Abram. All right, moving on to shot 2A, which is
I thought he said two-way, and I'm like, we don't know the names of the shots.
the 2A shot. Oh, I've seen this before. This looks like fun. All right, let's put this graphic up.
Blah. That's what that's what I'd call that shot. Blah.
The machine gun follow shot.
Mm-hmm.
Get a motorboat all those balls there. Yeah. Anyway,
It's the the quadruple ticky. Oh no, it's more than that.
Not just that, but yeah, you shoot the cue ball into the one ball. Then it goes off the 5 and then forward button and does like a quintuple ticky something or other.
Missing a tip tapper.
Does he have more balls out there than is actually in the diagram? Overachiever. Maybe it's the same number.
1, 2.
It looks like a lot of balls out there. A row of 10 balls. Okay.
He's got 10.
All right, so the perfect amount of achieving, not overachieving.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here, let's watch it from
So
this
the cue
way.
ball is going off of the ball that is closest to the hole first, and then into the ball next to it.
He's shooting into the 1, and then it's going to go off the 2, and then behind that row of balls.
Okay, and it's going to come out and then curve back. Oh, that won't do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that extreme on there.
All right. Attempt number 1.
He's living at the outer limits here.
All right, here we go. Attempt number 2. 7-point shot, which is now a 6-point shot.
Watching, they're doing some of that that air bridge draw over there. There it is. Is it going to get through?
Oh, I think he touched it.
It did. It just touched
man.
it. Yeah. Jamie made that draw shot over there, the air.
Oh,
over-
right on.
Yep. Yeah, he just made it.
The,
I don't know if it was his second
quick,
or third.
The quick draw shot, I think
Yep.
it was called.
Yep. I don't know if it was his second or third attempt, but
Here, let's watch it from this way. All right, this is his third and final attempt, worth 5 points now.
all right, get it. Get you some.
You lose a point every time. You lose a potential point every time you
Yep.
make an attempt. 3 attempts maximum.
That's going through there.
Oh,
No.
ran out of steam. No points.
All right.
All right, is Brian going to do the
Brian's
same shot?
chance to get some back here. Yes, he is. He's going to try it at the other end of the table.
Because he said that end's obviously defective, we'll try it
Yep.
at the other end.
Yep. I'd probably hit this like way too hard or something. And I wonder if it's a little bit too hard, does it kill some off of that ball when you're first going in behind those? Maybe kill some instead of bouncing in. It comes out a little bit too far instead of bouncing nicely through there.
I think it depends if the cue ball like hits that very first ball in the row of balls. If it hits it full, it kills all your cue ball speed maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, he's being very precise with his placement here. It's like maybe he's practiced this before.
Yeah. This is, I think the follow draw thing is more up his alley of the kind of shots that that Brian likes to shoot. That's going to
There
get
it is.
there.
First try, nails it.
Yeah.
7 points.
Nice shot, Brian.
Making up some ground here.
So,
So we're tied now, 96 apiece. And Brian will be choosing first. What's he going to choose? 3B,
That is what the man said.
the zip shot, worth 8 points. Looks simple on paper, but the fact that it's worth 8 points says it's not simple. You shoot the cue ball into the 1 ball, the cue ball will carry him over and make the 5, and then follow down to make the 3. Another one of those deceptively simple shots. Oh, except he didn't pocket the ball in the side.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
that ball's got to go too.
I was watching the cue ball the whole time. I was like, he's got this. But then I noticed, oh, wait, he didn't pocket that ball in the side. Jim Bernard says, too tall generally practices about 3 hours a day for 7 days a week. That's dedication.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's no joke. This isn't just a fun thing. These guys are serious. They put in the time.
These aren't just setup shots where you're just shooting a dead ball.
Yep. Well, Brian got it there. Second attempt.
Second attempt, 7
balls.
points. So that's going to be 1-0-3, same shot. Yeah, this isn't where you just go and set up, a cluster of balls where everything's dead in the pocket. All you gotta do is hit it and everything goes. These are definitely skill shots that take hours of practice. Makes it on his first try.
Was he going to make the one in the side too?
Overachiever.
Yeah.
All right, 8 points for Abram.
It's like beating somebody with a royal flush when all you needed was a pair.
Yeah, he wasted it. We are neck and neck.
4B.
The out of my way shot.
Move. Get out the way. They're just blowing right through this. I mean, we started a half hour ago.
Yeah, they're going to be, yeah.
And this is the second discipline already, right?
This is the second discipline. We're on the 9-pointers.
Man, they're going to have to add more disciplines or more points.
Yeah, let's go to the 15-pointers. All right, here we go. The 1 and 3 will get out of the way. The cue ball will follow through and pocket the 9. At least that's the theory.
Yeah, well, I don't think the 1 really hit the 3 to move it out the way. So the 1's going into the rail, clipping the side of the 3, bringing both of them out of the way so that the cue ball can go forward and pocket the 9.
Exactly.
Another one where you think you don't have a shot to ride that 9. There you go, Kevin.
I'll just shoot the 1-3-9 combo.
Why would you want to do that? There it is.
Boom. That was his second attempt, so
Yep.
8 points for Abram. So that's going to be 112.
4A.
The window shot.
The winder. This
Yep.
one's cool.
You left the winder. Left the winder open.
No, put the 9 in the corner. The 9. 9, 9, 9.
You can tell these people aren't you can tell they're not 9-ball players. 9-ball players, they'd be putting that 9 over there in the corner.
Oh, yeah. You know it. Shooting off the side of the 1.
Yep.
Cue ball makes the 5. Draw comes around. Nice.
The fact that there's too many balls on the table for this to be a game of 9-ball, irrelevant.
That arc there reminds me of the beautiful Burt Kinnister draw stroke, or the one that what's the other
You
guy?
mean Buddy Hall?
Buddy Hall. That
Yeah.
beautiful Buddy Hall stroke that has that delayed arc in it. That's what that line reminds me of. Buddy Hall's draw stroke.
Mm-hmm. Buddy Hall, the guy with the pause in his back string and his back swing is so long you could go make yourself a tee during that pause.
Mm-hmm. But his draw stroke is just a thing of beauty. I think it's one of the prettiest I've ever seen.
There, let's watch from over here. All right, the 1, 3, and the 5, at least on the diagram. So yeah, all 3 of those balls will be going into the pockets. The 1 ball will be banking cross side.
Mm-hmm. It's actually cutting the 1 at the 3 here. And did he get through there? He hit one of the balls.
He hit one of the balls, so it doesn't count.
Yep.
Well, that's discouraging.
Yep, and has to hit the ball in the corner first before any of those other balls can be disturbed by the cue ball. So the cue ball would have to hit that ball in the corner and come back out and hit something.
Right.
So he must have arced too high. If he still made that corner ball, he arced too high and caught the, what would be for right now, the 3 ball. And that is only a 2-ball gap. So
It's a small gap.
4.5 inches.
A small gap for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's exactly 2 ball widths, they're like 2 1/4.
Yep.
So 4.5.
Exactly right.
And then he went too high again and came out too high again. So we are down to 7 points
his
for
final
his
attempt.
3rd and final attempt.
I know what it is. He doesn't have the proper motivation because it's not a 9-ball hanging in the pocket.
See?
If you had the 9-ball hanging in the pocket, you'd be
Yeah,
more motivated.
if you've got the 8 ball hanging there, that's a loss.
Exactly. So you don't want to
You
make.
can't make them all at once. You lose.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll have to have a talk with him about that after this over.
He broke the window.
Broke the window. Yeah. He wanted sliders. Looking for those French doors and.
All right, his 3rd and final attempt for 7 points now.
That Bolent's a funny guy. There it is.
Nice.
Nice shot, Brian. Way to come with it when you got to.
7 points. Brings him up to 110. Right on the heels of Abram.
Now let's see. Is Abram gonna go with the same shot here, or 5B? 10-point.
We're on to the 10-pointers now. The follow bender. We're going on a bender. Yeah, so Abram went first that round.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was one that Brian was practicing a lot during his warm-ups. Looks simple, but it's a 10-pointer. It is not simple.
Yeah, well, too much draw here, and you're sliding down too far towards those balls. This is, you know, it's a more of a stroke than. Oh no, we're doing follow, not draw again. Where's my brain? But it's still, yeah, too much, and it slides too far down. There it is.
Not
Oh,
enough.
it didn't curve enough. Almost. Oh, so close. It looked like it was going to continue to bend, and it just didn't. It gave up.
Yeah, it ran out.
That's too much bend.
He overcompensated now.
Yeah,
He's dialing in.
Yeah, no, this one's for reals. Well, actually, all three of them were, but you know. Now just back a little bit the other way. It was a little bit too hard. The speed here is actually what does that, to go into the rail, come out, and then back in like that. If you didn't hit it that hard, you know, you can't get it to do that. Too much again.
Oh,
hey, it's going to
no.
make it.
No points. All right. Chance for Abram here to take a commanding lead.
Same shot. I was going to
Same
say,
shot.
I think, because he was practicing this as well, I thought for sure he was going to call it. They all have their favorites. And I was going to ask Jamie what his was when he was in here, and then we got talking about something else, and I forgot. It'd be kind of cool to get, you know, all the guys in here to say hi to, you know, let everybody get to know them, not just from, you know, us reading a piece of paper and telling you about them.
Oh, he's going the other way. He's starting at that end and going this way.
Nope, too much. Now, does that change too, depending on how full you hit the one ball?
Absolutely. How full you hit it, how hard you hit it, how high on the cue ball you hit it. It's all a factor.
Yeah. So they're having to, they're you know, taking in the information there that they're receiving from the action of the cue ball and how they have to adjust for this next attempt.
Efren did something similar in the game. I bet he did.
Was he riding the 9 or the 10? Yeah, look at how high. I mean, he is tree topping this ball. If that, well, I mean, I know that's too much.
Got too much stroke.
Did he hit the back side of those? I was looking at
Yeah.
the table, and the
Yes, he
board
did.
here was. So that was a quick curve. I think it's a little easier, maybe, and a little less high. would be how I would adjust, knowing what I know about, playing.
All right, this is Abram's third and final attempt.
That's it.
Oh, man, no points for Abram either.
Wow.
All right, so I believe that's going to be
it.
our final shot of this round.
We are done.
Man, these guys wasted no
Yeah,
time.
we're going to get right.
Flew right through here.
We're going to have quite a bit of a break here before we get down to the speed pool, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, I would like to, again, give a thanks to our sponsors, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Billiard Balls, the finest equipment in the game of pool.
Simonis that donates cloth to the pool room so they can replace the cloth after the guys get done beating it up.
Yeah, that's awfully nice of them.
And to Jamaica Joe's for
Thank
5 years in a row hosting this event.
5 in a row.
Yep.
All right, Kevin and Sherry Ross, Railbirds Productions will be back 7 o'clock Pacific Central Time.
Shoot 'em in the heart, guys.
See ya.